Hey guys, so today's video is super quick and simple. We're on day 6, the last day of the 2018 Kickstart challenge. So if you'd like to download today's workbook, just jump over to caramiles.com. Today will be the last day that you're able to get access to the workbook. And click on the 2018 Kickstart challenge. You'll be able to download your workbook straight away, and then you'll be able to follow along with this video. So today we are looking at breaking it down and staying the course. We're going to break down the tasks and goals that you set for yourself yesterday into weekly small bite-sized chunks so that you've got a plan week by week of how you're going to achieve your goals. And then we're going to talk about how you can keep your mindset and yourself focused and continue to work towards really nailing your goals for 2018. So the first step for today is to break down your monthly tasks into daily or weekly tasks. So if you get out your worksheets from yesterday and have a look at one of the goals that you wrote down, one of the bigger goals perhaps, have a look at all of the steps that you mapped out yesterday and broke down, and then think about when are you going to schedule those tasks in. So looking at week by week through February, March and April, what do you need to book in for each week and carve out that time for yourself to complete each of those steps so that in 90 days time you're mapping out and you're going to be hitting the marker that you need to be hitting in order to get to your 2018 goals. So take a bit of time to do that now. You might like to press pause on this video. In the workbook, you've got 3 pages there of February, March and April for you to map out your steps, your goals, the tasks that you need to get done each week in order to continue tracking towards getting those big goals and tasks finished. So hit pause if you need to in order to take some time to map out those tasks, and then we're going to think about what is it that you need to put in place in order to make sure that you're staying the course, to make sure that you are actually getting those tasks done that you've set for yourself. So I like to break this down into 2 sections. The first one is thinking about your mindset. Often it's our mindset that keeps us stuck and keeps us playing small, that keeps us not achieving our goals, procrastinating, letting that fear get in the way, telling ourselves that maybe we can't really get this done, we're not good enough, or we can't put ourselves out there enough. Whatever it is that your mind tells you, that means that you don't hit those goals and hit those marks that you set for yourself. So the first part there is mindset, and then the second part is accountability. How are you going to keep yourself accountable to make sure that you are getting those tasks done week by week? So in terms of mindset, you can think about journaling, mindfulness and meditation. You might like to revisit some of the earlier workbooks that we've done and completed, checking in with what is your why. Why is it that you really want to achieve these goals? And of course, getting a coach can be really helpful as well. So in terms of journaling, you might like to consider a daily journaling practice. That's something that I've recently implemented for myself and I found it so helpful. So in the mornings, first thing, I think about what it is that I'm going to do for the day. I remind myself of why it is that I'm doing these things, and then how I'm going to get them done, how it makes me feel that I'm working towards these goals, and generally give myself a bit of a pep up. So making sure that there's no room in there for that fear, that you're really in the headspace to be going for it, to be growing yourself, to be hitting those goals and achieving everything that you want to achieve. And journaling's a really great way to be able to set yourself up in that way each morning. So you might also like to practice some mindfulness or some meditation. That is a really helpful way to keep yourself centered and grounded. It makes you, or can help you be available for new ideas, new ways to do things, extra things that you haven't thought about. You might find just pop into your mind during your morning meditation. So just sitting quietly for a few minutes and beginning by focusing on the breath, noticing any thoughts that come and go, just pausing and allowing yourself space to tune in to the quiet and just seeing what comes up for yourself. If you notice thoughts popping into your mind, aiming to just return the awareness into the breath. So that's a really super simple way that you can practice and start to bring in some mindfulness into your day. You can do that practice at any time of day. If it works for you, you might like to do it in the morning before or after your journaling, or you might like to do it at lunchtime whenever you need to take a break from your work. It's a simple practice that you can bring in whenever works for you. So the third point was to check in with your why, to check in with our previous days of work, so day 4 and day 2 specifically, thinking about what it is that you want to create and why, really tuning into the emotion of why are you wanting to do this. By tapping into the emotion, this really creates motivation for us to move forward towards our goals. So checking in, reminding yourself of why it is that you're working towards these goals, so that you can keep yourself motivated, keep yourself moving forward, remembering why it is that you're doing it rather than just feeling like this is another task that you've just got to get done. So to help keep you on track, it can also be really helpful to have a coach. A coach is like someone who is in your corner, backing you all of the way and making sure that you are really maxing out your potential, making sure that you are hitting your goals, that you're keeping you accountable, and also keeping that mindset in check. Making sure that you're not playing small, that you're really going out and living your best life, achieving your goals, and becoming the best person that you can be so that you can get everything you want out of this year. So I'd strongly encourage you to get a coach, to make sure that it's someone that you really click with, that you feel like you can work really well with. And if you would like to, you're welcome to check out karamiles.com, see what I offer, and reach out, get in touch, and we can chat more about how I can support you. So thinking about that accountability, you can also get a masterminding buddy. So that's somebody who you check in with. It might be a friend or perhaps someone you find online who's working towards something similar to what you're working towards. And catching up, however often works for you, maybe once a week, once a fortnight, and checking in with each other and holding each other accountable for what it is that you plan to get done in the last week or 2 weeks. So a coach obviously also helps with this accountability. A coach can bring in that extra kick up the ass that you really need and really make sure that you are going for it, helping you talk through any blocks and barriers and making sure that you are achieving what you set out to achieve. Supporting you if things aren't going well, getting you back on track, really being there, cheering you on, celebrating the successes, but also moving you through the tough stuff as well. So like I said, if you would like to reach out, if you think that I can support you in any way, do jump onto karamiles.com or send me an email, kara@karamiles.com. And I would love to talk about how we can work together, how I can support you so that you can really max out 2018 and make it the best year yet. All right, guys, so that's it from me. Do feel free to hit reply, send me an email, kara@karamiles.com, or if you're on Facebook, just digital message me, and I look forward to talking soon. I hope you found this challenge to be helpful, and all the best for achieving your 2018 goals. See ya.